Since the dawn of humankind, it's been a problem. Smog, litter, toxic waste.
Explorers? Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
T minus 7 seconds.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Brought to you by Fossil Fuel Petroleum.
Get some while supplies last.
There's only one place humans can live, the Earth. But we're making it harder and harder on ourselves because we're making our planet more and more unclean. Talking about
pollution, toxic waste, carbon monoxide, extra carbon dioxide, extra fertilizer, oil spills. It's all pollution. We even have noise pollution. Now, these extra chemical compounds, the way we use and handle them, making our world very unclean. Now, if we're going to survive, we need to understand pollution. Take a look at this. It's our land, air, water, earth place of science. It's an ecosystem. And in here, people have built buildings, roads, they've got vehicles, and over here are some farm animals. Let's say they throw their trash away in this landfill.
Okay, they throw their trash away in this landfill.
And let's say their vehicles spew various gases up into the atmosphere. The thing to remember is that the Earth is a closed system. The Earth is a closed system. The Earth is a closed system. There's no way for pollution to get out. So when it rains, the chemicals in the air, the chemicals in the landfill, mix with the rain. The water carries the chemicals through groundwater until all the chemicals end up in rivers, lakes, and streams. See, the pollution can't get out. Now, would you drink this water?
Suppose you had to drink that. No thanks.
Well, you do. See, every little bit of pollution makes the whole world a little bit more unclean. And every little bit that we clean up makes the world a little bit cleaner. Oh! Oh! You guys, go on. I'll clean this up a little. Woo! Clean water! Clean water to clean planet!
Science Guy wants you to keep our planet clean.
Salute. How much there is.
Pollution girl. She has a solution. Accept no substitution. She's pollution girl, and she'll rock your world.
You see this stuff? You and I made this stuff. Do you like it? Well, I don't like it. Clean up your garbage!
She has a solution. Accept no substitution. She's pollution girl, and she'll rock your world.
You might think that pollution comes from big factories or power plants, but most of the world's pollution comes from someplace else. It comes from people just like you and me. And I'll show you. Lawnmowers make a lot of air and noise pollution. The gasoline people spill filling their lawnmower engines gets in the air too. Wood stoves and barbecues make air pollution. Small vehicle engines, even cigarette smoke. This is all part of what we call non-point source pollution. See, the pollution that each person makes might not seem like any big deal. But when a lot of people are doing the same thing, well, it can really add up. Whew. Nothing makes me hungrier than the smell of lighter fluid in the evening. There's a lot of points, a lot of pollution. Whew.
Pollution solution number 2570.
Let people know that napkins equal trees. The average tree takes in about 5 kilograms of carbon dioxide each year and makes about that much oxygen for us humans to breathe.
It's like 132 of these water bottles.
But if we cut down too many trees, we might end up with too much carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And this could change the temperature of our planet. You know, global warming. So here's what we do. Head out to your local restaurants. Ask them if you can put signs on their napkin dispensers. Anyone who sees your signs will think twice about taking lots of extra trees. I mean, napkins.
Clean, clean, I love to clean. Everything that goes down the drain in here, or gets flushed down here, ends up here at your local sewage treatment plant. And it's at sewage treatment plants like this one that over 1.5 million tons of water every day are sifted, clarified, aerated, filtered, and otherwise cleaned up before ending up here, back in the ecosystem. Here we're set up to clean water that you wouldn't want to drink or swim in. Not yet, anyway. We recycle it. This is a storm drain. This is the outflow to the storm drain. When water runs off the street, it goes down here. And it comes out here. It's connected to a bunch of pipes hidden under the street that carry the water out into the bay. And this drain is not connected to a water waste treatment plant. Anything that goes down here ends up out there. But anything that goes down here or here gets processed and cleaned up in here before ending up out there.
They were young, stupid, and they had some greasy barrels. They're the Dukes of Hazardous Waste, returning this fall on...
What's causing it?
Clean it
Where is
all the way to the suburbs.
There's a type of pollution you can't see, smell, touch, or even taste. I'm talking about noise pollution. Noise. I said noise pollution! This is a sound meter. It measures the intensity of sound in decibels. Decibels are named after Alexander Graham Decibel. Anyway, when you're talking in a room, it's about 60 or 70 decibels. But if I yell, I can get it up to 90 decibels. It's just that the sound is a form of pollution. It can damage your hearing. It can rattle your nerves. It can affect entire ecosystems. Leaf blowers, jet skis, traffic, chainsaws, boom boxes, construction vehicles, lawn mowers, airplanes, bagpipes, chainsaws. The world can get pretty loud. A long-term exposure to anything over 85 decibels for an extended period can lead to hearing loss, can result in hearing loss. I said long-term exposure to over 85 decibels for a long time can hurt your hearing. A lot of places have laws against noise. Noise is just another form of pollution. Noise. I said noise pollution! Most of our air pollution comes from cars. Cars not only make the air dirty, they spread it out. Please consider the following. Take a look at this. It's our model toy car of science. But this is no ordinary model toy car of science. No, this one makes exhaust when the engine runs. Anyway, this car exhaust is part of the problem. Now take a look at this. It's our air pollution distribution map model of science. So watch. We'll run some theater fog under this map. And watch, the pollution comes out everywhere that cars go. Along roads, at intersections, the air pollution gets spread all over the map. So, cars make pollution and they spread it out. What to do? Well, maybe you've heard of electric cars. Electric cars don't use energy that's free, no, they use electricity. And electricity is usually generated at an electric power plant, where we make it by burning coal, oil, natural gas, or gasoline. So here's the thing. Electric power plants usually generate electricity in just one place. So instead of the smoke going all over the map, it comes out here at the electric power plant. So it should be possible to generate the energy here and then filter it to keep the air clean. See, that's the idea behind electric cars, controlling the air pollution. Well, thank you for joining me on
3, 2, 1, go! Go! Boom!
The light hits the solar panel and it makes the motor turn. I went through 12 designs.
I'm proud of this car. Electric cars do make some pollution, but they don't. But I don't know. Solar cars, I'd like to make a real big one where I can sit in it and drive down the highway.
Humans have made a mess out of large areas of the Earth. And we did it one scrap, one puff, one drop at a time. Take a look right here. See that? It's a can. Now, I don't know about you, but this kind of ruins it for me, this one piece of trash. I mean, when I see it on the ground, I think, well, my eye goes right to it. I mean, that one can in there makes this ecosystem unclean. But here's the thing. Humans get rid of millions of cans every day all over North America. See, so this is all part of what we call non-point source pollution. It's not a factory someplace throwing cans into fields. No, it's people that do it. People throw cans into fields. People let oil run out of the bottom of their cars into storm drains. And it's people that let their pets poop all over the place, which brings diseases into our water supply, see? People make non-point source pollution. Non-point source pollution. And we do it one puff, one drop, one can at a time. See, so listen, people, be careful with your pieces of pollution. See, the key is that it all adds up. Every single bottle that you recycle is one more bottle that is not going to be in the waste stream, okay? So when you see a bin of bottles like this, it's a beautiful thing. Oh, man, it makes you want to...
Contaminated water. Apparently, the laws weren't enough. It was too late.
There's pollution all over the world. But that means there's a lot of solutions. Pollution solutions. And we can all work together to be part of them. Come on, lend a hand. Pitch in. We'll clean this whole planet up. It'll be fabulous. It's an exciting time to be alive. We can all work together to clean up a whole planet. Woo! Ha! See? That's the way.
Actually, I think it's 2 blocks farther down there.
The environment.
This is Paper or plastic?
On the paper side, I'm dioxin.
And on the plastic side, I'm polypropylene. Let's get right to it. Dye, you fibrous bag. Are you aware that plastic is much more durable and therefore much more desirable as a container for groceries? Durability equals more reusability. End of discussion.
Excuse me, Miss Plastic Personality, but paper is much easier to recycle, and it isn't filled with toxins like benzene and even the more dreaded polypropylene.
There's no need to get personal here, you chlorine bleached twine.
Who are you calling a chlorine bleached twine? Why, you little flat off!
Next week, cloth, a better solution.
This is a thermostat. It's an electric switch that controls the laboratory furnace. It keeps the lab at about the same temperature all day. Most houses in North America have thermostats because we need to heat our houses during the wintertime. Take a look at this. It's our Cityscape thermometer model of science. And imagine there's a thermostat in each one of these houses. And the temperature of the house is shown on these giant thermometers. Now suppose that everybody turned their thermostats down just a little bit, just a couple of degrees Celsius. Well then, everybody will save a little bit of energy, right? And the houses will be just a little bit cooler. You could probably keep warm just by wearing a lab coat. Anyway, each house will save a little bit of energy, but all the houses together will save a lot of energy. The level of this liquid represents the fuel or the energy that we'd save if everybody turned their thermostats down just a little bit. See, it's a huge amount of energy. Every house in North America, every thermostat, I mean, that's a lot of energy. And when you save energy, you make less pollution because you're not burning fuel or coal, natural gas or oil. See, and on top of that, when you use less energy, you spend less money. It's a triple threat. You know, less energy, less pollution, less money. Used to great. Down to 20 and full model.
Some trash is biodegradable, which means it rots or decomposes when left outside and eventually becomes part of the earth. But a lot of our trash just sits there. So here's an experiment that you can do to find out what's biodegradable and what's not. All you need is 6 clear jars, some labels, a pen, and some water. Now, collect some trash from around the house, whatever you and your family throw away every day. Fill each jar half the way full with water. Then toss a piece of trash in each one. Next, you label your jars and put them someplace sunny and wait a few days. You can see what happened. Some changed and some didn't. That's because plant and animal products are biodegradable and safe to throw away. But things like plastic and aluminum can't rot, can stay around for hundreds of years. So next time you go to buy something, think, is it biodegradable or not?
What's in this vial is a pollution solution. This is plastic extracted from plants. This plastic is made from petroleum and it's not renewable. And furthermore, it's not biodegradable. That is, if we throw this into a dump, it'll be there hundreds of years from now. My research is concerned with making plastics that are renewable and are biodegradable. This is ground up plastic, but we can melt this and cast it into shapes, and this is a little piece of plastic we made in the lab. Not commercial quality, but this is lab plastic. This is biodegradable. If I just threw it on the ground, this would be gone in about 3 weeks. These plants are making the plastic basically from sunlight and water and air. I think eventually we'll replace petroleum-derived plastics with plastics made from plants.
Bill. Oh, there you are.
Plastic is great. It's strong, it's durable, but here's the thing. It doesn't break down. So it ends up in an ocean or a lake. It just sits there until it washes up on shore or some animal eats it. And that's bad. That's really bad. Every year, thousands and thousands of animals die from the plastic we throw away. Plastic isn't the only kind of pollution that's hard on things that live in the water.
You know, some factories belch chemicals that end up in the sky. Chemicals like sulfur and nitrogen that form sulfuric acid and nitric acid, and that makes acid rain. When the rain comes down, the acid gets in the water, and that can be very hard on fish and the food that fish eat. Pretty soon, you wouldn't need a fishing pole around here, for crying out loud. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean this place up. I'm gonna pick up the trash.
Where's your soapbox,
One piece
Bill?
at a time. That's what I'm gonna do.
Bill?
See, the trash all got here one piece at a time, so I'm gonna pick it up one piece at a time. Is that okay? It's not just the foam, it's not the plastic, it's all of it together. It's hard on living things. Everybody picks up one piece at a time. The place eventually is gonna be clean. Okay?
Science Guy wants you to keep our planet clean.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. You'll excuse me. I've got some high-grade copper wire to recycle. I seem to be caught here.
Bill. Bill. Now you've done it. Bill. Don't panic, Bill. Stay calm. Okay, now you can panic. No actual science guys were harmed in the production of this program.
Produced in association with the National Science Foundation.
Pollution solution number 349.
Put a container full of water in your toilet. This simple pollution solution can save up to 1/2 liter of water per flush. That can add up to hundreds of liters a week. And saving water means saving energy. And that means less pollution. So what are you waiting for?